Testing 1 2 live from the Black and Gold Spring Game 2026. It's the morning run. Uncle Neely, Big Dog, Chico. Let's get right into it.
Big Dog
There's
Chico, what's going on, my man?
Unc. How you doing? Unc
And
can hear me live right now.
coming to you live from the field. Team is stretching and warming up. About to get this thing going. Spring game, baby. The weather could not be better. This is the first year we've had good weather. It's either snow or rain. Today is probably about 70, partly cloudy, nice little cool breeze. You would be in shorts or be in a sweatshirt and be fine.
Man, that is crazy to have such beautiful weather out there. We want to give a shout out to everybody checking in. Shout out to the runners. Put your city, your state in the chat right now. Let everyone know, Buff Nation know where you're checking in from so they'll see it out there. This is Spring Game 2026, Black and Gold. Unc, man, how excited are you, man, to see these guys? You see Coach Brennan Marion right there. I saw him earlier throwing with his son. Talk about how excited you are to see the new version of the Buffs this year.
Tell you what, just a culmination of these 15 practices, man. Got Chauncey right there. His dad is in the stands. Talked to him earlier.
Yes,
A lot
indeed.
of prime parents in here, uh, getting lot of love from them. So, these guys have done since January conditioning with Swayze to now for this moment. Still got about 2 weeks left for just some basic strength and conditioning before you get out of here when school is out. But this is the culmination, man. This is what you did, all you did for this moment. So you want to put on a good show for the fans. Like Coach Mary said, you're going to hold some things back, because we got a game to play against Georgia Tech week 1.
Exactly.
It'll be enough stuff for people to see what's taking place.
Right. And so you see the players in the black and the white jerseys. So the teams look like they stayed true, I guess, or at least somewhat of as going back to this early spring when they had the draft. So
Yeah, since
is
that
that what
time,
we should expect the whole game?
you should. We've had a couple of trades, if you will, because of some injuries.
Hmm.
So it's not exactly the teams that did the draft, but pretty much all the same. So with
Nice.
that in mind, just like as Coach Prime said during his press conference, just because you see somebody come out as the starting QB doesn't mean that's the starting QB. That could be because of the coin toss.
Exactly. So it's more like teams, so don't just, hinge everything on who you see out there first because it's going to be more like teams. So it depends on who gets the ball first in the coin toss, like you just said. So
Speaking of Coach Prime, I got the side camera on him right there. That's him talking to Coach Mathis, Coach Rashad, getting his notes together.
go ahead. We're going to go to Uncle Neely's cam. Let Uncle Neely walk through as we get ready for the Buff Spring game. Y'all go ahead and get in the chat. We have the super chat goal set right now. Super chats will be read on screen, on camera, and we will stay longer if we reach our goal. We will stay longer to do a Q&A. All right. So
Coach
that
Prime
could
coming
be
up now to
big.
break the team down.
You guys are right in the action, nowhere else. Juju Lewis breaking it down with the family on 3.
Luchito, in case some of that audio was missing, was Coach Prime was saying, paraphrasing, hey, I want you guys to believe in you. Coach DK, appreciate that. We believe in you like we believe in you. Let's have fun today. No injuries. Remember that you're teammates. Let's get it on. Let's have some fun, put on the show.
That's right. Yeah, audio did cut out just a little bit, but the music is so loud is one thing. Shout out to Miss Jan out there, photographer. Shout out to Coach DK that just passed by. Appreciate you, Unc, for the insights right there on what Coach Prime said and everything else. We saw Juju Lewis do the breakdown and becoming more vocal throughout practice, but still, what Coach Prime said was, your play, and not just about Julia, but in general, in football, your play, you're going to concede at
Take
least.
it over. Excuse me, Chico. Take over for the linebackers getting warmed up.
Yes,
And Coach
indeed.
Marvin, Coach Hart.
See Goldberg right there going through number 55.
And again, for anybody out there may be concerned about the audio, because of the Jumbotron playing loud music, we have to use a noise canceling so we don't get the copyright stuff. So I'll be doing some narration, which y'all can't hear.
Yes,
But as you can see, Chico, we right here in the action,
that's right.
about to get hit. Anything for the people, anything for the runners, though. I get knocked down for the runners, Chico.
All right, that's right. See the only little foul right there. You see ESPN Gideon Lamprum right there, number 44.
I'm gonna go check out the DBs doing
Smash
their
that
thing
like
over the
button if you're
next
just
five.
checking in.
Coach Prime always has a personal eye on the DBs, as you can see. I'm gonna get behind him.
Like they said in
As
the
Coach
chat,
Prime getting
finally.
excited. They said they want to hit today. They want to hit today. Coach Prime getting excited.
That's right. We got to put them, hey man, we hitting today, putting them pads on somebody. I've been talking all spring long about not being able to hit the receivers. Here's your opportunity right now. Hit somebody, put them pads on them.
You know, there's a lot of reasons, no matter what position you play, to come to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
But if you play cornerback, safety, anything on defense or special teams, you got this gold jacket giving you personal instruction. How do you
Right.
not?
How could you not?
And again, the Jumbotron noise is picking up. I'm gonna go down into the trenches now,
That's
but
right.
it's gonna might be a little distorted, y'all, but got the
Okay, no
quarterbacks
worries.
warming up right here.
As long as you're speaking, it sounds great, Unc. So if
Okay,
you
good
can
deal. I
speak them
keep
through it.
talking.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the running backs getting warmed up. Coach J Mack, track off up first, doing their thing. Getting loose right there. Same thing over here with the defensive ends and edge rushers with Hilo. One thing I tell you, Chico, and the audience out there, if there ain't nothing else right now, there's a lot of passion. Lot of passion. Over here to Coach Pond, D-line doing their thing.
Yeah, that's a good view right there. You can set up right there, Unc. You can see these D linemen. A lot of people have a question about the big fellas. As you see Big Samu right there, Tomanu Pepe, the big 376 pounder, number 88, right in that middle nose tackle. Got a big physical unit. A lot of big guys that came who were productive at their former schools. You might not know their names right now, but you will get to know them soon.
Coach Pond, fixing little things technique-wise. We got you right in the mix, Chico. We ain't nowhere in the world to get you right in the mix like we are. Got one of the greatest to ever do it right there. You see that, Chico?
Keep the lead.
Yep. He said y'all should be here.
That's right. Shout out to him.
Got the shorties out here with him.
All right, let me fix the audio on my end. I'll be right back.
All right. Good. Take you behind the quarterbacks, Coach Hodge. I got to go out the way of the running backs, though. Yeah, should be seeing the quarterbacks doing that thing, being loose. For a team in the building. Y'all see the DP7 patches on. If you just joined us, this is the pregame network. We got the morning run, take you live behind the scenes of the spring game, the black and gold game, offensive line. Just getting finished tuning in.
Right in the action. That's Uncle Neely Cam right there. If you're just checking in, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, comment. Let us know where you're checking in from. This is Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely on the Morning Run live. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you check in also.
Let me tell you what happened at the hotel this morning, Chico.
Uh-oh.
I'm,
What happened at the
I'm,
hotel this morning?
I'm standing out front, and the guy pulls up and says, I
Yeah.
know you. I said, okay. He said, you one of the 4 Gs. I said, yeah, I'm Grant Hammer. He said, no, you can't be Grant. That's my brother-in-law. But you one of the other ones. He said, you George or Dre? I said, we just all look alike. All right, now for to take y'all into the offensive line and trenches, about to warm up together. Coaches.
McDonald, Georgia in the building. Exclusive. You guys are getting onto the field right here in the action with the big fellas out there. Y'all put a W in the chat. If you're rocking with the content, put a W in the chat.
Gotta put something in the chat because you can't get this nowhere else.
I'm telling you, shout out to Monroe, Louisiana checking in. Exclusive coverage right here. Hold on. Trends on me, baby. W in the chat right now. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all go check out the website, unclechico.myshopify.com. You'll see all the info right down below scrolling. unclechico.myshopify.com. Follow us on all social media platforms. We got the game coming up shortly. Live.
When we get ready to do the special teams, I'll take y'all a little closer. Right now, I'm standing behind Coach Prime and Coach Gray.
Hey, man,
I have to
y'all
kind of
rocking
keep my
with
head
that?
on the swivel
That's right.
because when they run their routes, they got to finish them in the end zone.
Oh, they're going to
And I'm
come right
telling you,
at you
Chico,
then.
if they come at me, I bet you they drop the ball. I bet you they drop. Matter of fact, let me get on the goal line.
Stay right there on the goal line. That's a great shot right there. Boom, right there. Right behind Coach Prime, you can see what he sees out there from Folsom Field. See the Jumbotron up there and everything. During this game, you'll see the black versus the gold, quote unquote, the gold. They have the white jerseys on. But this is like Uncle Lee, like you said many times, though, this is just a glorified practice, yeah?
That's correct.
Final practice.
This is from a football perspective, this is just practice 15. But we recognize that when you're doing it in front of company, you know, you want to tighten up, you want to do things right. Hold on, let me make this tackle. Let me make this tackle. Let me make this tackle. Let me make this
Michael
tackle.
Welch, baby. Baldwin County bowling ball in the building.
You know, so we recognize there's fans in the stands, and you know, you want to be crisp like it's a game day because Coach Prime always preaches. Anytime you're on Folsom Field, you got to treat it like it's a game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an uptick in passion and energy. Also, an uptick in that, hey, this the final practice. You know, this is it.
Right. This is what it all comes down to right here, man. Y'all put on right now, showcase all the smack talking and stuff. What you say, you saying what you gonna do, how you gonna do it. Here's your chance. Here's your time right now to do it. And put this on film, like Coach Prime said. Put it on film, dog. I used to love this time of year, though, also. You got family in town. As you said, we saw many Prime parents up there. You got family that you haven't seen in a while. Here's your chance to put on, man.
They used to be taking down Track Hawk.
Taylor. Man, Track Hawk.
You see me make that cut. He need to make that cut, Chico.
I predict at least one big run from Track Hawk today. Over 45 yards.
Absolutely.
Over 45, you're going to break out.
You know,
whether it's a run after catch or a run.
This is probably about 50% capacity of our wide receiver room. And then you mix in that Coach Marion want to make sure we keep some things vanilla and in-house as it relates to the total offense. You're probably going to see more bigger runs than you see bigger passes. Now, yeah, there are going to be some shots downfield. You know, you're going to do some oohs and ahs. But for the most part today, all roads lead to Georgia Tech. So you're not going to put everything out there on YouTube today.
That's right. Keep it very vanilla, dog, because you got people watching all over trying to get any little, you know, detail, insight that they can, advantage that they can. Nashville, Tennessee. What should I say, Tennessee?
So this is the part y'all always see online when Coach Prime tries to distract the kickers. You know, he gets in there, he messes with the holders. You see him getting down there on one knee. Because if you can still get this snap off and hold it with your head coach messing with you.
Yeah, that's pressure right there. And that's pressure like you won't see in the game. That's more than that. So you should be ready for anything in the game. You got, man, right in front of you, right there. Bam, pressure, dog. Make the kick. Like that, coach.
Yeah, he'll typically walk around and wave hands in front of him. Anything to distract them. And what we do is we just keep switching sides and backing up. So we'll do this all the way back to us at 60.
Yeah. Go from hash to hash, basically different locations for the kickers, different perspectives. Yeah.
So other side just made theirs. Now we're coming up for Arnold over here.
And just for comparison, I mean, yeah, and for everybody in the chat, yes, this is on live stream right now. We're live streaming. It's on TV right now, the Pregame Network. You're watching it on TV. We don't have to have it on ESPN, NBC. It's on TPN, the Pregame Network, right here. Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely.
Cut that thing on him. Well, you cut that thing like a knife.
First time in a long time. First time in the Coach Prime era, should I say, that we are seeing PAT attempts, field goal attempts, without
so you got
our main man Mata out there.
Gerlacher made his as well. So now they'll switch to the other hash. And this is Black Kicker here, a.k.a. McCormick.
Black Kicker. I don't want to play with you, baby. What's your name? Black Kicker. Josh McCormick out of Austin, Texas. Way downtown.
Nailed it.
The grad transfer.
Coach Carmen Gunner White chatting it up. And the reason y'all see a lot of coaches out here right now, from offensive line coach to the tight end coach,
right,
to the other offensive coaches, to Grant, is that remember special teams is by committee this year.
That's right.
So
Everybody's bought
Gerlach
in.
about to kick his. Nailed
Way
it.
downtown. Good
Nailed it.
job, guys.
Nailed it. I see you,
That's out the coach.
Gerlach.
That's out the coach Niblet out there. Like he can line up right now.
Man, Nibbler Mike can play whatever position you want him to play.
Niblet could be a WWE wrestler right now.
I think I'm
He can
finna still on.
challenge John Cena right now. What
What am
John
I still
Cena?
on?
Hey
Get in
man,
there.
hey, I got love for you, Unc, but you on
Elliot
your own
Arnold
right
just
there, dog.
Brian said, come on up. Everybody up. Let's go. Let's go.
That's
Let's
right. W the chat, spam the chat with W's. Carson Crawford.
go.
Now it's time, baby. Now it's time.
Yeah, he in this one.
Y'all run them
Going
numbers up.
in, going in, going in. Going in.
A super chat question from Vincent77. Who are y'all most excited to see today? I can't wait to watch the trenches up close and personal, Vincent. Appreciate that, dog. Hey, me too, dog. I can't wait to watch the big fellas up
Look,
in close and
look what
personal,
we
like
got
you
here.
just said.
Look what we got
Offense
here.
and defense.
Look what we got here.
21, baby. Killer Cam. $205 in the building. The shark sighting. Hey, ooh, your boy used to get crooked while you used to hear that right there. Oh. Let's go. Got people from all over the country coming to see Coach Prime and them. Cameron Silver Craig right there. Shout out to Bucky and Welloff. There's Travis Hunter mural right there on the wall. Cold-blooded. That's the entranceway. JoJo.
What you got?
It's Joseph Williams right there. Can you hear me, Unc?
Go again.
I was just calling out. That was Joseph Williams right there. Just we still waiting on kickoff as they go inside. We
Yeah,
have
now what I'll do
2,800
is
in the chat right now, Unc. We have 2,800 in the chat right now.
what I'll do is
You're gonna walk up there to where Rafi is, Unc. You scared?
I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna go in and grab Coach Prime's piece, which we can't do live.
Okay.
So keep the show going, Chico, and then I'll join back in when we're done in there.
All right, cool. There we go right here then.
There'll be some more behind the footage because Alexandria's here working. So Mike up, she's been doing prime parent interviews and man and stand interviews.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to her.
And there's Rafa getting ready to run. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot inside to get the free speech, and then I'll come back and join.
All right, cool.
And we walk up this
Ladies
tunnel,
and
so you
gentlemen.
see. So we walk by Travis. Coach Oliver. Team is already in the locker room.
All right, you go ahead and get that footage. All right, I got
cut
you.
the feed right after I get in there.
All right, we're going to cut to Coach Brendan Marion's comments on the spring game.
You group of five, right? So like now it's kind of like the system is kind of like foolproof when it comes to the language, the verbiage, and how to make it make sense to the guys. So from that standpoint, it's more about them understanding the standards and how to run it effectively and getting the reps to do it, right? So we have a lot of film, we have a lot of teaching, we have a lot of ways. So coaching the coaches on, I think this is the best coaching staff that I'm a part of that has wanted the place to work, who hasn't said, oh, why are we doing, you know, these guys have done a really good job. Coach Prime put together a great staff that's hungry for knowledge, that are great teachers, and they actually care about the guys. So from that standpoint, them implementing, you know, after I do an install, they break out into their meetings and they reinstall exactly what I said, and we're on the same page. And then we go out there and we've ran it and we've got a lot of reps. I think through spring now, we're probably, you know, close to 1,000 reps with the, you know, and then you add on all the walkthroughs and player-led practices that we had before that, right? The guys have really stacked reps. And, you know, right now, if you talked about where we're at as far as we have enough offense in to go through an entire season right now, from the standpoint of we have every situational football aspect that you could have in, and we have, you know, all our base plays in, and then we have some special plays in as well. So we have a lot of our offense in, and the guys have grasped it really well.
Now that's the cold-blooded thing right there, to where they have so much offense already installed, guys, that they can go through a season right now. That shows you what Coach Brendan Marion has been implementing already in this go-go offense. Let's go ahead and get to some super chats. We have a super chat goal set, so we'll get to some super chats that's in the chat right now before we go to the live feed from the game and more exclusive coverage from Uncle Neely's Cam. Also, stay tuned for behind-the-scene interviews, in the stands interviews, prime parents, quick segments, and things of that nature. Taylor May said, what happened to the guy Coach Prime called Black Kicker? Well, we just saw Black Kicker, right? We just saw him take a kick. Josh McCormick, he had transfer out of Austin, Texas, went to Atkins High School, Oregon State, William & Mary, and Grambling State. That's where he transferred in from, was Grambling State. So shout out to Black Kicker, Black Kicker. Thank you, Uncle Chico, for all you do. Love it, Von Randall said with the super chat. We appreciate you, Von Randall, in the building. Reverend B.J. Nelson checking in from Sacramento. Get it right, not San Fran. He's from San Fran, but he's checking in from Sacramento. Shout out to Reverend B.J. Nelson. Say, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. The Reverend said hit the like button, so what you waiting on? Hit that like button. Wow. Got a $20 super chat right there. We appreciate the love and support. As y'all know what it is, man. Uncle Chico live. And we'll go to this clip, and then we'll come right back. All right. Biggie. World Trade. Take that. Take that. What y'all think about that? Prime coming in with the Biggie. It's Prime, baby. Let's go. Reach for the stars. All right, we'll be back after these commercial breaks.
When I say how you feel, you say fired up. When I say how you feel, you say good. How you feel? Fired up. How you feel? Good. Hey, Physical Friday. It's Physical Friday. I got a lot of Tarzan. I don't want no James. There's a lot of Tarzan. I don't want no James. You're getting hit today. Everybody except the quarterback and the receiver. Everybody else, you getting hit. Do we understand that? Yes, sir. Well, how you feel? How you feel? Good. Let me see. I'm expecting something for y'all today. Short Dog, you got this.
Anything else happening, leave it at home. Today we hitting. It's physical. We gonna get it. Yeah. Hey, work on me. Work on three. 1, 2, 3. It's on, boy. I need to see.
Thank you.
We'll make sure we get the feed volume up for you guys in 1 second.
one. Not left. Set. Go. Go.
All right, back to the
Okay, you got
live
me.
feed right here.
You
I
got me
got you
on audio
underneath. We're
hold. This
live.
Coach Brown about to leave the team now. So you get the tunnel. You go to Congress. You go out there and eat. You see him. Fired up. Ready to
It's
go.
always a not a great connection right there in the tunnel. You might have to go to the front. There's always a bad connection right there, guys. We'll get another view going from the front also as Ralphie's getting ready to run out right now. And there go the Buffs.
Chico, can you get me?
Yes, sir. You're live.
I didn't know if the picture was froze or something.
I'll be good to go as the Buffs run out on the field right there. I was just letting the audio take over right there. We have two different camera shots going right here. You can see the people in the stands from all over. Cheerleaders are going. It's like a normal game day, guys. If you haven't been to Folsom Field on a game day, guys running down to the end zone, taking a knee with their prayers right there. Of course, the stands is not packed like everybody's saying, like the first year when Coach Prime came in. Of course not, but it's still a great crowd out there to witness this glorified practice, as you would say.
I'm gonna go over here with the black team. They got their quarterback warming up. He's gonna be mic'd up today. Y'all can catch him on the school site later. But we here with him live. How you feeling? Said he's feeling good. If y'all couldn't hear that, feeling great. We getting warmed up. Gonna lead this squad to victory.
That's right. Hit that like button, hit that hype button, subscribe button. Juju Lewis warming up. You see him right there with Joseph Williams. Joseph still on the injured list, recovering from that lower leg injury, but he shall be back this summer.
We got the DP7 video on the big screen, Chico. Might want to go to that. Go to my camera.
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably find a spot because every time you move, it's gonna lag a little bit probably.
Oh, I'm about to log off. Like I'm about to
Okay.
leave. Yeah, game about to start. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Going live.
Isaac Wilson is coming from Utah. He's a real college quarterback. That could be kind of interesting.
It could be. So far, from what I've seen, it's not. But it could be. But Juju's got a year under his belt. A highly recruited guy, and he's really grown since the first day of practice here. So, but I agree. Isaac Wilson's going to give him a shot, push, and it's going to be good to have Isaac Wilson.
You know, the first 3 years, Coach Prime on the Black and Gold Day scrimmage had temperatures in the 30s 1 week or 1 year. Snow. This year at 71 and gorgeous. We're going to take our first time out. We'll come back. And the Black and Gold Day brought to you by We're going to take our first time out. We'll come back. And the Black and Gold Day brought to you by AT&T. We'll continue here at Folsom Field back in a moment. This is Colorado football from Learfield.
Use code BIGDOG. Bet now at mybookie.ag.
We come to you from Folsom.
You do a lot in the morning and haven't eaten.
I wanted enough, bro. Like the fact that I'm fasting ain't gonna stop me from doing my work. See what I mean? Yeah. You might see me breathing hard and tired and dehydrated, but you're always gonna see me working as well.
Do you get up a little early to get you something to eat? Or?
I can't. I try, I can't. I can't eat. I'm a fat guy, but I can't eat it now.
Yeah.
When I drink, I get water. But
and then we had to spring forward, so you picked up an extra hour.
Yes. I just found it out 2 days ago, bro. Oh my God. It made me. Now I'm fasting from like 6 in the morning or 5 till 7 p.m. The thing is, I wake up at 4. When I wake up, I'm already working. And then after football, I got class from 12:30 till 6:15. Yes, sir. For sure. Still catching buddies fasting. You heard me? Saying still catching buddies fasting.
Practice have seen it. He's not going to show it today. So you're only going to see base formations, same things everybody else use. Chris Marm, on the other hand, on defense, he didn't get the job till 2 weeks before spring ball started. So he's sort of starting from scratch, and all he's put in is vanilla stuff right now. So, but we'll see, get a chance to see guys execute. I think everybody's interested in the quarterbacks, always are. We want to see how we're going to be in the defensive line. Can we protect a little bit? And just some execution. I think what's going to be on display today is some real speed. We're used to seeing it, but we're going to see a lot of it today.
Lastly, Gary just mentioned quarterback, and Deion Sanders has said it is going to be a competition. Everyone thinks about Juju at this point in time. Hey, Isaac Wilson is coming from Utah. He's a real college quarterback. That could be kind of interesting.
It could be. So far, from what I've seen, it's not. But it could be. But Juju's got a year under his belt. A highly recruited guy, and he's really grown since the first day of practice here. So, but I agree. Isaac Wilson's going to give him a shot, push, and it's going to be good to have Isaac Wilson.
You know, the first 3 years, Coach Prime on the Black and Gold Day scrimmage had temperatures in the 30s 1 week or 1 year. It was snow. This year at 71 and gorgeous. We're going to take our first time out. We'll come back. And the Black and Gold Day brought to you by AT&T. We'll continue here at Folsom Field back in a moment. This is Colorado football from Learfield. To a quick throw receiver screen, right side, getting outside the numbers, running to the near sideline, up and out of bounds. Quick move that time, and going out of bounds, number 18, Danny Scudero. And there's a guy that has brought a lot of excitement, Gary. He's a wide receiver, led the nation, in fact, in receiving a year ago. And I think guys are kind of excited about what he might be able to do for Colorado.
Yeah, from San Jose State. We've got a couple of guys from Sacramento State, which is where Brendan Marion came from as the head coach. A couple of San Jose State guys. We've got a lot of guys who have achieved at a lower level, the non-Power 4 level, achieved really well. And it looks like we've gone after more of those kinds of players. Not guys who look like they could do it, but look guys who've actually done
That
it.
have done it, that were team captains, that were all conference, that statistically had put up some big numbers. There's a catch by a returning player, Caleb Mathis. They ran the same play to the opposite side, short gain, and a tackle out there defensively by
Testing 1, 2. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat out there. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat out there. Let me know if the audio is okay. You just saw Boo Carter right there, transfer from Tennessee. Coach Prime has been working with him all over the field, from slot to corner to safety. He can really be an impact player for the Buffs. Yes, the audio is low on the feed, so I'll bring you guys my commentary. If there's a problem with that, then you know what you can do. But shout out to everybody checking in. Y'all know what to do. Get in the chat right now and leave your city, your state in the chat. Put your number of your favorite player also.
inside the 30-yard line, just outside the 28.
Now they had a draft, Mark, and we used to do that too.
Let's go. Here's Julian. See, like a vanilla style. Probably is going to be, you see Coach Marion talk about having a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday style offense. Juju scrambles on the outside. That could be considered a sack right there. It looked like that was Case Salt getting in the backfield at that time. Shout out to Case Salt. Came over from TCU. Juju running right there. Case Salt looked like he beat that left tackle. We'll see if we can see it from this angle. Juju stepping back. That was definitely would have been a sack right there. These edge rushers coming along for the Buffs looking real good. From Toby Anene to Case Salt to Villy. You see Villy out there right now, number 45.
And sometimes coaches go, whoa.
Let's see what they come with now. You see Vic Clements and my guy Zach Atkins at the tight end position. Gonna turn around, hand it off to the running back. Bam, big 2-6. Big Compton, California.
Damian Henderson.
Yes, indeed. Damian Henderson the second right there.
On that play.
Boo Carter.
Yeah, Damian Henderson.
Billy Tafu-Tafur right there.
Sacramento State.
And a former Rambo.
Yes, CSU Ram. And he was the key running back for Brendan Marion last year at Sacramento State.
They put up some big numbers at Sac State a year ago. He's going to get the call again.
Get it again. Bam, hit it in the backfield. I like to see that right there. I like to see that right there. That's how you come up hard right there. Good job, Tamanu Pepe and who's that defender? Jaja Boy. He's scared out of Indiana. That's what I'm talking about, Jaja. Shit. You gotta know your players, dog. When they coming out right there, when they coming up hard like that, when they playing on that side of the football, that's the type of aggression that I like to see right there, dog. Show me something. Yeah. Way to go, Jaja Boy, stepping in like that. Like a heat-seeking missile coming down like that, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Lewis from the shotgun. He's get touch. Oh, let's go, Danny Scudero with the first score of the spring game. Way to go. Nation's leading receiver last year, dog. Danny Scudero. Beautiful throw from Julian Lewis, though. We got to go back and look at this one. This is going to translate to the season right here. Most definitely, this will translate. Look at Juju Lewis and how he's going to drop back and drop nose on this ball right here. Goes right over the defender. This is what we would call back in the day a drop nose. Look how we drop in there. He's cute. Wham, beautiful. Nice over-the-shoulder catch right there by Danny Scudero. That's not hard to do, to track the ball with a football helmet on that way. Beautiful throw from Julian Lewis. Y'all put a Juju in the chat. Put a W Juju in the chat right now. What you waiting on? Put my W Juju's in the chat right now, dog. Jay. Down that, man. What? Pinpoint accuracy.
And the surrounding communities for over 65 years. Get everything you want.
Beautiful route by number 18, Danny Scudero also.
offense. We hear so much.
That's
of
what I'm
that.
talking about.
Brennan Marion has moved around the country. He's coached a number of different places. He's developed this over the course of time. What is the go-go offense?
Well, I think he's developed it. He's never really had a chance to totally put it to work, except when he was the coordinator at UNLV a couple years ago, and then went on to become the head coach at Sacramento State. Then he's been able to actually put his offense in total package and run it for the offense. He's developed it. He's been a number.
Beautiful job right there by these two. I think that's going to be a dangerous combination in the Big 12 this year, and Big 12 should be on notice, dog. 5'9", 175 senior out of San Jose, California, former Sacramento State and San Jose State wide receiver, Danny Scudero. They're going to fake the reverse right here, give a handoff to the right side. He's going to be brought down. He's good. Like Michael Welch on the run. Of course, Coach Marion wants to run that football like he said, but he also wants to pass it. He also wants to pass it. Got Wilson right here, came over from Utah. He has a lot of talent also. Isaac Wilson. 6 foot, 210 sophomore. Brother of Zach Wilson. Good job, Brandon Fontenette. I like him out of Vanderbilt.
That offense. Michael Welch has got the last 2 carries. Wilson, a very good quarterback in the transfer portal out of, like I said, the Salt Lake City. There's a throw, the left-hand side, just across the 30, and the grab is made, and down goes Cornell Farrakhan Jr.
Way to go, Farrakhan. Cornell Farrakhan Jr. right there. Good job by him. He's been showing out during the spring so far. Mississippi Gulf Coast in the building. Oh, no. James said, let's see what Isaac Wilson can do. The actual audio can't be turned up. That's why Chico is doing a play-by-play YouTube strike if he does. Appreciate that, Reverend BJ Nelson. But the audio on the actual feed is even low. It's low also. So appreciate everybody checking in. Let me know where you're checking in from. Once again, hit that like button, smash it. And y'all remember Isaac Wilson? Yeah, he just said it. Mark Johnson just said it. Isaac Wilson did play against the Buffs. We made him not look very well also in the game where we played Utah. Shit. But the guy has some talent. I'll tell you that much. I know he can play. Then Danny said, get them likes up and subscribe if you want to get the lowdown on the showdown. You understand me? Shout out to AT&T. Y'all need to sponsor Uncle Chico or TMR Live or something. Y'all tag AT&T and let them know they need to sponsor us. Y'all tag Rewind 10. They tell them they need to sponsor us too. We be plugging Rewind 10. Y'all tell them they need to sponsor us. You feel me? Tell them to holler at Uncle Chico for the black and gold spring game. Let's go. New York in the building.
There you go. Juju.
Here's Lewis dropping back once again, looking down the field. He's going to load up and go way downtown. Way downtown. Going like a cripple of blood and incomplete pass, trying to go to the redhead kingpin and Caleb Mathis. Nearly had him one-on-one deep down the field. Beautiful throw. Hit off his hands right there. But you seeing Juju being pinpoint. Very accurate going deep down the field. Nice coverage by the DB right there also. We'll see who that was.
Juju now in a pistol formation, running back behind him. Snap, handoff.
There's a handoff.
The right hash, hard yards, squaring
right on that left yard right there. You want to be a ground and pound team also. But like he said, he has a lot of guys that can hit a home run from anywhere. We should see that. What y'all say, catch that ball, Kingpin? That was a tough one right there. I think the defender had great position on that one. Great position on that one, dog. A beautiful throw by Juju. If you're evaluating Juju and his ball placement, you got to be happy about that, dog. That's
Juju to throw.
Let's check it right here. Load up again, going way downtown, way downtown. That's going to fall out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Trying to look for number 18, Danny Scudero once again.
Time mark, but there's a little bit more of
Good coverage once again by these DBs. Coach Prime said he wanted to see more out of the DBs, and I guess they're saying we're gamers, coach. Didn't give him much room to fit that ball in as he played with the sideline as that extra defender right there, just squeezing him to that sideline. But Juju put that ball inbounds and give his receiver a chance to catch it is what anyone on the offensive side of the football would say. Here we go. We got a long field goal attempt right here. 50-yard attempt. It's going to go. That's going to be pushed to the right. Looked like it had the distance, but just pushed to the right. He's going to miss that one.
They took a long look. In fact, they're kind of laughing at each other right now because neither guy was, I don't think, entirely sure was hoping.
First time we got
as that one missed.
Kickers out here. We don't have a Mata out here with our Coach Prime team that's doing any kicking. Y'all give a shout out to Alejandro Mata, though, man, for the longest from Jackson State to Colorado. Shouts out to him. It's going to switch squads now. Bring on the white squad, a.k.a. the gold squad. Still got Isaac Wilson back there at the quarterback, look like.
About 3 minutes left in this opening.
About 3 minutes left in the opening quarter.
Wilson and the Black Cloud offense back out there.
Throwing to the right side is going to be
stepping out of bounds. And the nice
is that Q for 6?
That time by the Buffaloes.
Quentin Gibson. Yes, indeed.
You know, you need that to be big in this offense. We've got some guys.
Q for 6 got his number back.
And if you run down the list of receivers, Gary, it's
high school number.
A group of receivers with a lot of big bodies out there. Here comes Wilson to throw on second down.
Dropping back, looking.
Oh,
nearly picked as it was thrown behind him and tipped.
And nearly picked off. That was Rodney Colton Jr. Had it bounce off his hands after it was deflected off the hands of
That's the freshman. Rodney Colton Jr., highly touted freshman also coming in. Nearly had a pick right there. He's been looking good in practice also. Freshman out of Newnan, Georgia. 6'1", 225 pounds, number 50.
So third down and about 3 or so.
3rd and 3 now.
Snap and a shotgun.
Wilson rolling to his right side, escaping the pressure. He's going to have room to run. He's good. That's going to be brought down right there. They're going to Wilson him down at the 45. Nate Mitchell. Shout out to Nate Mitchell out of New Mexico State. You saw his parent. He saw his whole family on Prime Parents. If you haven't, y'all need to go check out Prime Parents right now. As Nate coming up fast right there in a hurry. A smaller stature safety, but super fast, super quick. High IQ, can really get to the football from anywhere on the field. Going to be excited to see Nate Mitchell this year. There's motion across the formation. Wilson going to keep it, throwing to the outside. See a little bit of go-go right there. Good job on the keeper from Wilson, throwing it to the outside. Alex Ward on the catch, 6'1", wide receiver out of Carrollton, Georgia. Another Georgia freshman. Motion across the formation. Wilson's going to throw it to the outside in the flats. Look like that's going to be Zach Atkins. He got room to run. Easy. Super fast, tight end, athletic guy. I think he's going to play on Sundays, Bob. He's definitely going to play on Sundays. A former wide receiver who can really run after the catch, as you saw right there. I think the MO for him is to get him the ball in space in situations like that. Put him in, motion to where he can come off and catch the ball as he's already running and have that advantage. It's about mismatches for the senior out of Blue Valley, Northwest Missouri State, Zach Atkins. First down, Wilson looking. Throwing, that's going to be high. Zach Atkins, like it was defended. Ball popped up in the air by number 25. Looked like Mojo Williams Jr., another freshman right there out of Louisiana for the Buffs. Mojo, 5'11", 175. Good-looking young freshman right there. And when I say, that's a little bit of an aspect of a go-go right there, that's not, you're not going to show everything. Like Coach said, man, you could pull up one set as you see this formation right here with two backs, and you could run probably 150 plays off that set as Isaac Wilson showing his ability to get outside and scramble right there. Justin Eaglin, the corner on the tackle. Let me know what y'all thinking in the chat right now. Who's y'all player that's impressing y'all so far? Who y'all like to see? Who you waiting on to see? What do you think about Julian Lewis's first couple series? And the play calling right now. You got the two-back formation right here. You could try the game plan all you want to if you're a coach. I mean, and that's what they're going to do as Young getting the carry and brought down by number 97. Look like that's big Ezra right there. Oh, actually, that's Santana Hopper. He's scared. Way to go, big Santana. Out of Shelby, North Carolina, Appalachian State in Tulane. 6'2", 270-pounder. I think he's gaining a little bit of weight now. He might be around 280, 285 right now. Big Santana showing that quickness, though, to get in the backfield and make that play on a running back. One-on-one tackle right there, dog. Beautiful job by Big Santana. Going to be considered fourth down as Wilson drop it back, loading up, throwing deep down the field. Has a guy caught on the outside. He's going to be whistled out of bounds.
He turned and the ball was
Q for 6. Beautiful time throw by Isaac Wilson to Quentin Gibson right there. Goal to go for the Black squad of the Colorado Buffaloes. Tony said, I love it. I love it. Wilson putting pressure on. There we go. 7-0 to score. Wilson going to throw it to the outside, faking it to the running back. Gibson showing those nice moves right there in space, but brought down finally. Nate Mitchell. Oh, we got somebody down right now. Nate Mitchell and Cree Thomas in on the play as one buff is still down right now. Looked like he was blocking in front. Might have been one of those tight ends that was blocking for him. And that's not always easy to do out there on the outside, be blocking for a guy that's catching the ball behind you. And you have to block for him as he's running towards you. They can easily run up and roll up on your legs. And damn, if that's Zach, that's not what we want, a lower leg injury from Zach, because that's where he makes his money at. Running after the catch, running down the field, getting open like a receiver. Let's go, baby. Let's see what happens right here.
6-yard line. We've got that sidecar.
Two backs in the backfield. Bam.
Fakes
the one, keeps it. Oh, he would have been brought down in the backfield, so they whistle it dead right there. Fontenette on the tackle, Rondon Fontenette. Way to go, number 7. You got to be a dog to wear that 7 now, especially with Coach Prime in Colorado. You got to be a dog to wear that 7 now. Rondon Fontenette, DB, 6'2", 220-pound senior out of Freeport, Texas. TCU and Vanderbilt are his previous schools. Here we go from the 7-yard line now. Running back to the right. He's going to fake the handoff to Richard Young. Isaac's going to look to run again, throwing it on the scramble, caught. And did he get his feet down or 1 foot down at least? Look like that's going to be the tight end. Oh, and it's going to call it. See, I didn't think he got a foot down right there. The ref's calling the out-of-bound incomplete pass. Was that Corbin Lazier? Let's go check it out. Shout out to Aflac. Here we go. Isaac Wilson. Beautiful scramble right here. Throwing it on the run. He got a foot down. That's a catch. That's a touchdown. Oh, they're saying it wasn't secure, though. But he got that foot down. That's a catch, coach. Oh, what they doing? Wilson again. Flag down. Wilson. That's going to go out of bounds. Was that not a catch? That's a touchdown, y'all. Was that not a catch? Was that Corbin Lazier too? I couldn't really tell. But that was a catch, coach. Y'all put a touchdown in the chat if y'all think that was a catch. Hey, way to go, big fellow. My tight ends. I love to see my tight ends making some damn plays out there. They ripped them off, didn't it? They're going to see it. Only thing that's going to matter is if the coaches see it in the film room and they're going to give them credit then. Oh, that was a catch, big dog. That was a catch. Yeah. They'll give him credit then. He'll get all the love in the world right there. Definitely a catch. We appreciate y'all. Y'all check out the ticker down below. Y'all make sure y'all go bet, win, and get paid at mybookie.ag. Join mybookie.ag and use promo code BIGDOG, BIWDOWG, and get your benefits as soon as you sign up, as we're looking at the PAT or the field goal attempt right here. You scared? All good. Yeah, we saw the replay. No replay challenge though. No, I don't think they're going to challenge it in the spring game. But they will go back and look at it at in the film room, like I said. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. If your coaches and your teammates see that you actually scored right there, it's big time for a big Corbin Lazier. Shout out to Nerd Wallet and anybody that would like to partner with us to the Morning Run, TMR, live right here on the Pregame Network. Over 121,000 supporters and subscribers strong. Go to Big Dog Chico's channel. We at almost 35,000 right now. 65,000 plus on Facebook. 70,000 on the Pregame Network on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. We appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to just continue doing what we're doing, and all the love and support will continue to help us, because that's how we're able to do what we're doing, because you guys are watching and supporting us. And without that, we wouldn't be able to do this, Ocho. You understand me? So we got more to come from the Black and Gold Spring Game right here, presented by AT&T. And we're live on the Pregame Network. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe. Make sure you go to uncandchico.myshopify.com and go get you some merch if you haven't already. We got plenty of merch on there for you. Consistency wins. You can go get you some there. We appreciate you for the support. You understand me? Let's get back to the ball game, to that short commercial break. Juju's back on the field, taking a snap. I think they're doing a 7-on-7 period right now. Let me check it out. Because this is what Coach Prime did in the previous years. He would have like a couple team periods where they go live, and then he'll kind of just play it by ear from there and go from there. Let's go check in with Uncle Neely and get his commentary and thoughts. Look, you're live.
They'll take you down here to the trenches, Chico.
All right. Talk to me. See the big fellas getting that work in right now. So we've seen in the past, Uncle Neely, if you can still hear me, we've seen in the past Coach Prime kind of do this during the spring game. He'll have the team come out there, they'll go live, but then at the same time, I think we lost Uncle Neely. There he is.
No,
they'll
you
go
got now
live.
switch your microphones.
Okay. They'll have the
What was your
live
question?
team periods. I said we've seen in the past where Coach Prime would come in the spring games, he'll have live teams periods and kind of play it from there, or have it scripted to where he'll go 7-on-7 now and then have the big guys doing their part right now. So it's still like a practice, so people won't get, confusing about what's going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what's up. The 7-on-7 is taking place on the other end. I'm down here by the locker room end zone where the bigs are going at it. The trenches doing their one-on-one battles.
Nice. And
Here we go. Watch this rep right here. Watch this rep. Bam.
that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Coach Prime coaching them up after the rep. So new group come in. Chauncey Gooden is in this group.
Big Chauncey. Chauncey said, who?
Let's see what happens. All right, Chauncey's the next rep right here, matter of fact.
All right, so, but I know you've seen them already. You've seen them many, many times, but now we've seen live reps against each other. What are your thoughts on the first part?
Energy is picked up. They know there's people watching. You know, there's people in the
Mhm.
stands with phones out. YouTube is live. You know, we live. I got 2 cameras in my hand. So that's just what I'm saying. The lights are on. You know, it may be daytime and folks on field, but the lights are on, and they're cognizant of that. I'm standing here filming. This dude don't want to get beat on camera.
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we have
So
people.
you know, you can tell the intensity is higher, but more importantly, with this being a 15 practice, the coaches are coaching.
That's right.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
We have 2 going right now. I got the 7-on-7 short and the big fellas. Was that Big Phil Houston? I think that was Big Phil right there. Well, we have people in the chat saying, Unc, I just want to let you know that we have people in the chat saying, man, I'm sold. They don't need to see anything else. They feel like they are sold and they see a better team than last year already.
Coach, I got to tell you, man, I got asked that by Goldberg. Bill Goldberg is here, and he asked me what I'm thinking. I'm telling him at every level, in every room, everything is up a notch.
Mhm.
This is a better team. This is a better staff. This is better leadership, better reps. You know, you name it. It is what it is.
Better all around, man. And I'm loving to see it. You know what I love the most though? I like to see, and I love to see when the special team was out there. You saw like 5, 6 different coaches out there coaching the special teams and being
Mhm.
invested and bought in like that. That's what I love to see. I think I'm sold on that, so to speak.
All right, we're going to go back into the game mode now. Ref's about to spot the ball. Coach Prime will walk down here.
Make sure y'all join in, hit that like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Let us know where you're checking in from. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, the Morning Run live right here on D Pregame Network. All super chats will be read and put on screen. We appreciate y'all for joining the channel and sharing this, letting everybody know where to checking in. 88 is a big boy. Yes, he is. Big Samu Taman and Pepe, 6'3", 375-pound junior out of Humble, Texas. Former Texas A&M and Baylor Bear. Got Las Vegas in the building.
So we're about to be right behind the offense, Chico. You might want to put it on my camera.
Yes, sir.
You might want to
Got
put
Puerto
mine on the
Rico
big
in the
screen.
building.
Right behind Julian Lewis in the end zone. So this is a little situational football right here. The ball is at the 1, at the half, you know, and let's see what the offense can do with it. Running play out the backfield. Gain of 1,
Nice.
maybe 2.
Like that. You
Check,
know, the
if you've,
situational football.
yeah, we call them prime situations. As a matter of fact, sometimes they're not even on the script to do them.
Yeah.
And he just throws them out there, so.
Look at the run right here. Here's
Another
Henderson
run
getting
play.
upfield, getting some room to run. Is he still going? He's good. We're going to check it out from the other view right now. Check this out, guys. Damian Henderson. Nice run right up the middle right there. Nice run. He's good. Out of Compton, California, Damian Henderson. First down right there. That's how you get from your back being against the wall right there, Unc. That's how you do it. Run the football. You know, you got to be able to run the football at some point, sometimes. Especially in key situations like that when your back is against the wall.
Yeah, that's the key to this drive. I mean, you're looking at where they are on the field. They're starting at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
And hadn't passed the ball yet. So I was telling folks that you could look for a heavy dose of inside run kind of schematic things. Although Juju, had some passes in their first quarter, the first 2 series that look good. Here's a pass right now. Checking it down to the running back out the backfield, 27. First down. Move the chains. One thing I love about this go-go. about this go-go offense is the multiplicity. Check out that big word, Chico. The
Mm-hmm.
multiplicity of plays that come out of having two backs in the backfield.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying earlier. Teams can see that they're lined up with two backs in the backfield, but it's so many things that they can do that is hard to key on one thing that we're just going to focus on to prepare for. You know, when you have
Just made a man
two
miss,
backs in the
then got
backfield.
tackled by two. So yeah, a lot of versatility.
And then number 27 was Bryce Hicks as Caleb Mathis makes a nice catch, but he's form tackled right there. Great job by the DB. Number 10, Makari Vickers. The number 27 running back, like I was trying to say earlier, is Bryce Hicks. For anybody who don't know out there, running back 5'9", 185-pound sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia, Carrollton High School, same high school as Julian Lewis. Dropping back, looking deep down the field. That's going to be a little bit overthrown to Danny Scudero, who's wide open. He did have a step on the defensive back right there, but Julian just kind of overshot that one. But great route once again by Danny Scudero. Here's what I would like to see also, though. When the wide receiver run a route like that and he gets down the field, obviously wide open or whatever, but he's ran the ball or he's running a route 20, 30 yards down the field and he didn't get the ball, go ahead, jog off to the sideline. I got another receiver to come in, and that way we could continue to run the next play as quick as possible. That's what I would like to see during the season. So Big Fuzz said he sold. Appreciate that. All right. Appreciate the super chat that just came through too. Miss Marie S12. Thank you. Uncle Chico, keep up the great work. Bringing that fire content. It's up this year. Sko Buffs. You ain't lying. Oh, now to you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Trying to make it all worth it, baby. For what we're doing right here, bringing this live content to you guys with commentary and info and everything else. All right. We got interviews coming for you guys also. Check that out. Be ready to check that out. Stay tuned on our channels. Lewis dropping back, looking down the field, throwing to the right side. That's going to be a completed pass to Caleb Mathis. Right there at the 46, 47-yard line. Out of bounds by Boo Carter and Makari Vickers. Leona LaFall out there also. Shout out to him in Google High School. He's going to have his Leona LaFall Foundation camp that's going on the North Shore of Hawaii. I think that's May 8th. Got to make sure I get the dates right so I can plug that also for the linebacker for the Buffs, Julian Lewis, handing off to Hicks. Toby Anene showing what he can do right there. Great job by him. Out of North Dakota State transfer. You saw him on the morning run and his press conference also.
Yeah.
And they're looking for guys because that means leadership, right, usually as well. So I think that's what they look for in this class.
He was awful good. He's got great size for that position at 6'4", 260 pounds. Of course, North Dakota State moving up to FBS out of FCS. They're moving into the Mountain West here into 2026, where there's a lot of that going on right now. Everyone's jockeying for positions in college athletics, trying to find that firm footing.
They're going to punt this one.
To look like ultimately. We got some punting drills going on right now. Damon Greaves, who comes back once again for the Buffaloes, out there booting the football. Alabama football brought to us by Molson Coors. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill. Proud partner of Colorado Athletics. Celebrate responsibly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Over 2,600 checking in right now. Over 2,600. Y'all make sure y'all go to the website, unclechico.myshopify.com and get you some merch. Get you some merch, especially if you want to support that Polynesian pipeline to Boulder, where it's colder and everybody's getting busy. Shout out to the Usos and the Tocos and everybody else checking in. We are live right now. Go get your shop on at unclechico.myshopify.com and go get you some. It's the place where consistency wins. You can go get you some merch to show it off no matter where you're checking in from too. Shout out to Miss Denise Smith out in Colorado, where you can call her right now at 303-343-3515 and go to the new website, Miss Denise Smith, at www.denisesmithinsurance.com and go get you some. Shout out to the Boulder Broker, who are the official sponsors for Unc and Chico TMR Live on the Pregame Network. You are now watching the spring game right here, live with your boy. Another field goal attempt. Oh, we missed that one. Come on, guys. All right, it's going to be black kicker time. Yeah, black kicker made his. Then Danny with the $10 super chat said, we ready. That's what I'm talking about then, Danny. Appreciate you for the support. Then Danny. Yes, sir. Oh, man, it's hard to stay consistent doing stuff, man. Consistency wins. It's hard to stay consistent doing stuff, especially if you don't love it or you're doing it, out of hate, or you're doing it out of the wrong thing that's in your heart. You know what I mean?
It's 5 years ago to go.
5 to play 5.
I understand if you don't like someone and want them to fail, why watch them?
And then you would play
Exactly.
games in red shirt, so you didn't use your year. Now the whole red shirt thing isn't even going to be an issue. You got 5 years.
My gosh.
And they're talking about putting an age limit on when you're
Prime out there moving around well. Yes, he is. Looking good. We had 9 super chats. We appreciate y'all. The other super chat was a test. Thank you, then Danny, once again for the $2 super chat. $2.
years, that time's up. I don't care what's happening. You don't play anymore.
Who's your favorite player on the Buffs this season? Is Juju already solidified as the starting quarterback from what y'all seen so far today? Yes, sir, with the bless, sir. Yeah, let me know.
The whole revenue share is
Because we have questions that I want you guys to answer in the chat. For one, who's your starting running back from what you've seen so far? We've seen Michael Welch, we've seen Damian Henderson, we've seen Richard Young, we've seen young Bryce Hicks. Who am I missing? We haven't seen really too much of Trackhawk so far. But who's your starter? What y'all think about Isaac Wilson and what he's done so far in this game? Showing his scrambling abilities, showing how he can get outside, some nice throws. That touchdown that they call back should be considered, taken into consideration also. Once they look at the film, they'll say that was a touchdown, I think. So let me know what y'all think about the position battles that's going on in the Colorado Buffaloes, because as Coach Prime said, this is across the board as far as positions and being up for grabs, so to speak, in position competition at each position is what Coach Prime said. W for Wilson is what Big Rolex TV said. What is that? What 11 said, Chico, when it comes to the haters of the Sanders, I just laugh at them because I trust God, to whom is much given, much is required. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Lord, they trying to politic on the spring game, bro. Not good. I'm ready for the season. Hey, now, QB Juju 16 over Lewis. Really? Juju is QB1. All right. I'm liking to read y'all comments in the chat right now. Offense will be better once all the guys come back. Also, Juju missed a couple throws he normally hits. Yeah, everybody missed some, and then, like I said, I can give him that leeway. It's his first spring game, first starting, first time being the man, first time with all this pressure on him. Hell, we saw, if you watch any spring game, you'll see a quarterback miss some throws. So Juju will get back in the lab and he'll say, hey, I got to make these throws on this play. I see what happened here. Look at my footwork here. I rushed it here when I didn't have to rush it. I thought that, I was going to have pressure in my face when I didn't have any pressure. Things of that nature, you'll be able to look back and say, if you're Juju Lewis, because that's what film is for. And everybody's going to go back and look at the film, no matter who you are and what you're doing. You're going to go back and look at the film. I'm going to go back and look at a couple plays right now. I'll let you guys look at them also as we check out the first series from Julian Lewis in the Colorado Buffalo spring game right here. Let me go make sure I get the right one right here. I'm gonna go back and look at the first series from Julian Lewis. Not that, but this. Come on, Manny. Give me the first series from Juju. Thank you. There you go. There you go, Vato Melrotos. We're going to have to stop and start this thing. But if we looking right now, I think Juju had good command, good footwork, good mechanics, and everything else. That was just a quick throw right there, receiver screen on the outside. Danny Scudero had a lot of targets to Danny Scudero, you know, probably as he should, and as they should. A lot of excitement for Danny Scudero. I think he had what, like over 1,200 yards last season. Led the nation though in yards from the wide receiver position. Here we go, Juju again. The big fellas up front. Chauncey at the left guard. Shout out to him. Got two tight ends in the game right here. And Caleb Mathis, Damian Henderson back there. You're going to fake it to him. You got the big tight ends out there blocking in front for a quick receiver like Caleb Mathis right here. I like that. Give it to him, but still very vanilla if you look at it. But if you looking back at film from the tight end perspective, you got to make that block, big fella. How can you make that block? You know what's coming. So you got to basically just route it out in your head. Route it out in your head right here. Get your eyes up. Don't just look inside. Know where your guy is. Know where I got to block him. I'm going right here. Good position by 89. 87 could have came a little bit flatter, and that's why he got beat, because he didn't come flat right there. He went up a little bit too far. So we'll go back to that a little bit later on. We got Uncle Neely checking in. Let's go check out this Uncle Neely shot right here. Unc, what's up? What's shaking?
Okay, so the back in the end zone behind Coach Prime, the Julian Lewis offense is coming this way. So just give me all that perspective, that look.
All right, here we go. We're back on it.
I dropped out there.
We were just going back over
that was
Julian Lewis.
That was the black team. My bad. I said Julian.
Here we go to the wide shot right here.
Yeah.
Wilson. Drop that one coming straight to him right there for Michael Welch out of the backfield.
They're trying to give me his dance on the second guy. About to tip him.
What do you think Coach Prime is thinking right now from what he's seen so far?
Fair time?
Just did.
Well, you know, right before I got on with you, I attempted to ask him that because I wanted to come back with information. And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, dog, I don't feel like doing it right now. Dude, come on, just practice. I said, man, it was halftime. I just thought, you know. He said, yeah, dog, I talked to Abigail.
Yeah. and that's fair. And I understand because, you know, it's still some assessments going on. Like people were saying in the chat.
Going on.
Yeah, and it's coaching going. It's right in the middle of it. So I definitely understand where Coach is coming from right there.
Yeah, and like truthfully, I don't interview him at practice or during practice. Got the ref right here. You don't see the ref call this either good or bad right here, Chico. This is. Shit, he told me call it. Oh, that's good, Z. That's good, Z. 38-yard field goal. And the Rafley Hamlets are doing the push-up.
And now we're going to see it from this perspective right here.
Come here, Chief. Come here.
Black kicker. Josh McCormick. Great effort coming off that edge, though, by whoever that was. I'll tell you that much, trying to block that kick. Someone asked where Boo Carter was. Boo Carter was in on the first couple of plays making a tackle. If you guys missed that, y'all go I might have to rewind it back, but he was definitely in there making plays. Boo Carter being Boo Carter.
Got the raffle handlers back here.
Stay tuned. We'll have some exclusive interviews coming for you guys, clips. We might have little prime parent shorts, from the stands, things of that nature coming for you guys. So y'all stay tuned for exclusive coverage from the Pregame Network. Coach Prime, Big Dog
All right,
Chico.
this is Julian back on the Sunday. He's rolling out.
Here we go.
That's a sack. That's a sack. That's a sack. That's a sack.
See if we can see it from this point of view. Julian Lewis rolling out. Y'all put a black kicker in the chat. Put a BK in the chat or something. The black kicker. Lewis rolling out, holding it. Yeah, sack off both sides right there. Leongula foul and number 53 getting in the backfield. Toby Anene. Once
Doug,
again.
I really don't know. Hand off to who's a Welch. I think he don't know. No, not Welch. Henderson. Doug, I really don't know if Coach Prime be knowing how funny he is, man. Like his funniest moments when he ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah. Here's the handoff. Damian Henderson actually getting upfield, maybe a gain of 3 or 4 yards. Nice tackle right there from Martinez.
Got a 2 tight end set with both tight ends out wide.
Tyler Martinez on the tackle.
One back in the backfield. Players blown dead. Got a first start. Offense. All right, let's see if we still come back with the same player formation. A 5-yard penalty backing it up. See if one of these tight ends leave out now. So far, they're staying in. I don't care about you, Chico. I'm here with Swayze.
Shout out to Coach Swayze.
I'm here with Swayze. He texts me talking about what he's talking about. Man, I'm here with Swayze. Because let me tell you, yeah, Chico, you laughing, but let me tell you what he ha ha will get you.
Where he ha get me up.
He ha ha will get you right next to me. Hydrate.
Shout out to Coach Swayze, man. Ha ha.
I'm good.
There's Julian Lewis dropping back, looking down the field, throwing it to the. Oh, like that's going to be incomplete. Good defense right there. Toby Anene once again. Balling out of control like his name Jermaine Dupri. He's good.
I'm not going to call it. I'm not going to call it Chico, but
big play coming up.
No, it was special teams play.
Oh, okay. I put a 53 in the chat also. Toby Anene showing out on that outside edge right there. I'm not sure if Toby was the one that ran the 4.3 or was that Kamara? One of them ran the 4. I think it was Kamara ran the 4.3, but Toby is right behind him with like 4.5. There's the punt from Mate.
That's some speed, huh?
Amen. Beautiful atmosphere though, man. Amazing weather also, compared to the last couple of years, dog. Compared to any day. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, there's even right now a slight, almost undetectable sprinkle falling. But it's adding to the pleasure, because it's still not cold. Man, Damo just dropped that punt on the damn one, man. I hope y'all saw that bounce. It bounced on the one with a backspin. And the long snapper got down here and grounded.
Yeah, someone said no scoreboard. Yeah, they're working on a new scoreboard actually back there.
The smaller scoreboard is under renovation. The big one across from me is functioning today.
Right. Then they have, I think, the digital graphics going around also.
Mm-hmm. The suites, most people got their windows open in the suites up there. It's a pleasant day, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's Brian blowing the whistle, so hold on a second.
If you just joined in, just joining us, join the conversation, get in the chat right now. Let us know where you're checking in from. Put your thoughts, comments, questions in the chat also. Super chats will be read just like this one right here from Bobby Lewis, 09. He said, the team looks great.
That boy ran that
$2
ball.
super chat. Another great run right there.
Man, I'm what you call spiked out. That's a triple referee.
Lewis. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That's 14 in the game now.
That's sweet, big sweet.
Nice job. Nice stride right there by the big fella, Sweet Wine. Canal Sweet Wine. 6'3", 195 freshman out of Leahead, Utah. Sky Ridge.
Hey, dog, just practice, man. We do that to practice. You gotta love him, yo. You gotta love him. You gotta love him.
So y'all saw from a great perspective right there, quarterback keeper on the read, faking it to the RBO to the running back right there. Man, that defensive end coming down hard. Was that? My gosh, he came out there like he shot out a cannon right there, number 96.
Yeah, man.
Osama Kamara.
I'm sitting here trying to contain it. You know, I don't want to spoil it for y'all because I'm a player ahead. I'm watching it, and I respond to it when you respond to it. Because
Right.
I can't see what you can see.
Okay. Big tight end right there, Corbin Lazier on the catch. I think he was the one that was in the end zone that possibly made the touchdown catch. They'll check that out on the film, though. We'll go back to the main feed right here. Sweet Wine in the backfield. The quarterback.
You're going to have a nice run down to about the 2, but he's coming back for a penalty.
Handing off to Richard
What
Young.
was that call?
Nice run as he runs through a defender. Nate
That's
Mitchell
coming back.
brings him down at the 2-yard line. It looked like it's going to be a flag on the play and a holding call. Yaya Atiyah's out there with the bionic arm. Holding call by the ref. The ref this week is going to be named Uncle Jimmy. Ooh. Just overshot right there by the linebackers. I think that was Bo LaPena right there. He knew it too. He kind of overshot. That's what gave Richard Young that lane to run and get downfield. Able to lower their head on Nate Mitchell right there. But good job by the undersized safety to make that tackle on the big running back.
You got Goldberg in the game on defense, and his dad is right there in the stands behind me watching.
That's out to the legendary Bill Goldberg. Y'all put a Goldberg in the chat. Goldberg.
Look at him. Look at him. Can't street back there.
Yeah, hasn't been many penalties. Y'all see the referees out there. They're really calling it. So that's a good thing.
It's being called. And every time we have a scrimmage and we have officials, Coach Prime tells them to,
Call it like a game.
call it stronger than the game.
Going to the outside, complete. Like another big tight end right there once again on the catch. First down. Brady Kopetz. He's getting number 86, the big fella. You saw him doing the promos for the spring game. Big Brady, senior out of Portland, Oregon.
Got a pre-snap flag right here coming up. I'll start. Okay.
We saw earlier, and I'm sure you have a couple shots, interviews. Aqib Talib, the former Pro Bowler, former Denver Bronco, Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Yeah, he's on the sideline.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. He's still here.
You guys see number 95 out there in Talib on the back of it. That's his youngest nephew, Yamil Talib, defensive end for the Bucs. Sweet Wine in the backfield still. Look like I heard a touchdown call. Let's go check it out right here.
Big touchdown by Michael Webster. I see a flag on the ground. It's holding. It's coming back. You know that would make Coach Prime.
On the screen right there. The Michael Wells to the left side. He's getting up the field. 10-5 touchdown. But as Uncle Neely says, it looked like a flag on a play that's going to be a called back. Let's see what the flag is.
It's holding.
It's holding. Okay.
And Coach Prime ain't happy.
I'm sure he's not. Holding call. That's another big play being brought back. And that's what Coach Prime
Yeah,
wants to see on
that
the
was a
film.
score.
Man, listen, dog, that was a score. Yeah, and, points off the board, should I say. It's been taken off the board by that. Come on, fellas. We shooting ourselves in the foot by doing that, guys. Let's see where we can bounce back with right here. Sweet Wine once again.
2-6.
There's a snap. Sweet Wine. Quick screen out there. Ooh, nice. Q for 6. Quentin Gibson. Brought down by a host of buffs on the white squad. All you got to do is get that guy the ball in space somehow, some way. And I think that's the goal each and every game for Quentin Gibson. Get him the ball in space somehow, some way. Already freshman of the year in the Big 12 on special teams. So continue doing that. It's just so many receivers on this team that you can get the ball to like that. That so-called home run hitters, should I say? Run right up the middle, brought down. Number 44, Lampron in on the tackle. So many home run hitters on this team. You go to Ernest Campbell, super fast wide receiver. He's going to be wearing number 4 this season. DeAndre Moore coming off injury out of Texas. He's going to be wearing number 3. Number 5, Hakeem Williams out of Florida State. If you stop right there, those are 3 4 or 5-star type receivers that you have on your team, dog. Pro type receiver that you have on your team. Now you go to Quentin Gibson, Cam Perry, JoJo Williams, Farrakhan, the young guy, Ward, and you have the highly productive leader last year, Danny Scudero. That's a wide receiver unit right there that's going to send a couple guys to the league this year. Running right up the middle. Ooh, the battering ram. Richard Young forcing his way inside the 5-yard line. He's good. As you saw his position coach talk about him being one of the top running back coming out of his class when he came out for the junior out of Lehigh Acres, Florida, out there in Fort Myers, down there where he was coached by Coach James Chaney. Well, Coach James Chaney coached that actually at Lehigh. Richard Young, of course, went to Alabama first. I like Young too. That running back room deep, that receiver room deep is extra. That receiver room is extra deep, though, should I say. A lot of Florida boys on the team, a lot of Mississippi boys, a lot of Georgia boys on this team. Y'all let me know which state has the best. Like, if you had to recruit from one state and one state only for your football team, what state would that be? Juju Lewis loading up, stepping up in the pocket, going deep down the field. That ball's going to sail out of bounds as he was looking for Danny Scudero. Good coverage deep down the field. That time by the Buffs also. Got to look at see what defender that was. If you love this team, put a love in the chat. I see you. What state has the best recruits? And you had to recruit out of one state. What state would that be?
Is telling us they may be wrapping up here in short order. We're going to go down to the field as soon as they kind of wrap it
California,
up.
Texas, Florida, California. A lot of people saying Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and sometimes Texas. They're saying okay. Damian Henderson getting a lot of carries today from the big running back. Brought down that time by Makari Vickers.
And then there's an autograph session going on. We'll talk to some players down there as well.
Let's go, Coach.
Juju takes it.
Let's go, Juju.
It's a slant, and it is deflected and nearly intercepted.
The ball's deflected, nearly intercepted. Easy. Trying to hit Campbell Martinez on the coverage. Tyler Martinez. Good blitz right there by 51. Good blitz pickup by the running back also. Good job by the defenders. That's exactly right. Though everybody want to see the offense just score, 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 but you playing against your own team. You want to see that defense make some plays also. Juju takes a low snap, spins around, brought back, and going to be sacked in the backfield by Tyler Martinez. Once again, Baton Rouge in the building. Ohio up in here. Don't sleep on Louisiana. Okay. Florida, Georgia, Texas got the best players. OHIO. Shout out to Ohio, man. I just talked about Ohio last night. Shout out to Youngstown. Shouts out to Cleveland. Like my boy said, I'm from Youngstown, but I represent Cleveland. 7-6 is the score officially. You see Uncle Neely in the back there. Shout out to Goonsville Clothing. My guy Petros in the building. Isaac Wilson's coming back out on the football field for the Buffs as the quarterback. You see him right there talking to Hodge Malik Williams, former quarterback in this go-go offense under Coach Brennan Marion. There's Zach Wilson, or Isaac Wilson. I call him, man. Zach, that's going to be picked off. Oh, man, that could have been a pick six going the other way. He's big time play right there. Mojo Williams Jr., the freshman out of Louisiana, New Orleans to be exact. Put an N-O in the chat. Put a Mojo in the chat for Mojo Williams Jr. coming up making a big time play right there. You got to anticipate and make the play. Look how they lined up and see what's coming. You know a quick play is coming. You got to come out here and make a play, cornerback. Somebody got to make a play. Where'd it go? Shout out to Mojo Brooks, too, the comedian, but Mojo Williams, MWJ. Shout out to MWJ out of Edna Carr High School. Shout out to my dog, Nick Foster down there in New Orleans also. Algiers in the building. Coach Foster, shout out to you, dog. Come on, chat. Where y'all at? Wake up. What y'all think, man? You just saw a pick right there by a young guy, Mojo Williams, freshman out of Edna Carr, New Orleans, Louisiana. Put a purple and gold in the chat if y'all represent that NO, baby. Mojo. Coach Prime calling the squad up right now. I think we'll have Uncle Neely checking back in a second. Mississippi in the building. Said Mississippi got the best recruits. Center right tackle struggle, in your opinion? Okay. I like that defense. Me too. I like the defense a lot. I do. We got some playmakers over there. Some guys getting to the ball super fast. As this could conclude the final practice of the spring season. We'll see if we break down and do some more. But Uncle Neely is right there in the mix. Y'all make sure y'all go to the website if you can. Go to unclechico.myshopify.com and support the channel and get you some merch. Because you know we're trying to stay consistent over here. So if you want to stay consistent, put a consistency win in a chat and go to unclechico.myshopify.com and go get you some. As you see Coach Prime right now walking down to the opposite end right here. We got over 2,600 people in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button before you get up and up out of here. Follow us on all social media platforms. Shout out to all of our sponsors and people who support the channel. Shout out to Miss Denise Smith, DeniseSmithInsurance.com. Go there and go get you some. Go to the BoulderBroker.com and schedule your stay in Boulder, Colorado, right there on the campus of CU. You know, we'll go right back to a couple shots from the bus. Juju Lewis hitting Danny Scudero with a beautiful pass to the outside. Missed him a couple times, but did hit him that time. And I think they have something to build on now with the former nation's leading receiver in Danny Scudero. You saw a lot of good plays by the defense. You see Boo Carter right there coming up, stepping up, making a play. I like the safeties a lot. Fontenette, also Nathan Mitchell. Big fellas up front. Santana Hopper made a couple of big plays in the backfield. You saw Mojo Williams, like I said. So Makari Vickers make a few plays out there. Linebacker Tyler Martinez, Gideon ESPN Lampron, and Leonga Lafau. Also the edge rusher Toby Anene, Bala Summer Kamara, making plays out there. Hey, we got a lot of names you can call on this team. Y'all put in the chat right now. Put some names, some numbers in the chat right now that y'all think stood out to you. Right now, we had 12 super chats. We did reach our super chat goal to continue on with the Q&A, but if y'all, hey, we still got time. Shout out to Sandmed, who came in and said, kickers are looking great, and I'm excited for this offense. Thanks for bringing the looks and the laughs to us, she was saying. Let's go, Buffs. I appreciate you. SandMed 5 in the building. Ski. That's all I'm going to say. Let me see. I thought I had El Hombre's annoying ass block. El Hombre Negro in here. 22.5 stood out. Or 22.5 stood out. And A115. Okay. Who your standout players? Bryce Hicks, number 27. All right, I like that too. Shout out to Bryce Hicks. Chico, what's your honest assessment? My honest assessment is, all right, let's get to it. Chico's thoughts and afterthoughts. Chico's analysis of the ball game. Well, from the naked eye, without going back and looking at, you know what? Let's go back and look at it. Without going back and look, when we can go back and look, let's go back and look at it. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and look at Juju's first series because I feel like his first and second series was his best. Oh, I think he came out there and threw some passes and looked pretty good, in that aspect. Did miss some, but I think that happens. And, you don't want to play too much into that. So let's go back and let's just watch and see what we saw and saw what we see, so to speak. As one of my coaches used to say, I'm about to show you what I saw. Because I know I saw what I see and I see what I saw. I'm like, damn, coach, what? My coach used to say, that's real reality. What? Real reality? Okay. Anyway. Good improvement over last year. Let's go, bro. Definitely a good improvement over last year. Like I said, I've gave you an assessment actually just a minute ago. I talked about well, I guess I didn't speak about the offensive line, right? And let me see. Let's do some assessment right there. Speaking of that. All right. Number 57, 51. Is that 62? 62, 73, and 54. Correct? 57 being big Leon Bell. All right. 51 being big Chauncey Gooden. 62 being big Sean Kinney. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is big Sean Kinney. Number 73 will be Jose Soto. And 54 will be, I think that's Phil Houston, right? Will be Taj White, actually. Big Taj White out of Jersey. Shout out to him out of Rutgers. So you have that offensive line starting out. Okay. I think they did pretty well protecting Juju for the first two series. And then Juju got sacked a couple times. So that defensive line kind of got after him at that point. Look at the defender coming up making this play right here, which probably should have never been made because the tight end should have made that block out there. Because we can go back and look over the film a little bit now. Tight end got to come flatter right there, 8-7. You got to anticipate where the DB is going to go, and that's where you have to go to block him. You can't run at where he's lined up at currently. You have to go out there, anticipate him to run up, knowing where that ball is coming, and that way you could have pushed him all the way out there to the AT&T sign. He would have been blocked all the way out there to the AT&T sign. I would have drove his ass to the sideline. You understand me? Like I was an Uber, and that's where he asked to go to. Drive his sideline. See it. What? 87, you wearing my old number 2, dog? Drive his ass to the sideline, cuz. And open a lane up for Kingpin to get through. Now he only has one guy to make miss right there. Look, he would have had room to run. You got to make that play, baby. A good job, though. Let's bring in Uncle Neely once again from the field.
What it do, boo?
Mijo?
Yeah, I'm good. You all right?
What's going on?
Man, I got no complaint.
All right, man. So they were just asking me my assessment on the guy. I was giving them mine. I'll come back to it in a second. But listening to Coach Prime and the other coaches right there, you was right there in everything, in the middle of everything. What did you hear that you can share with all of us out there?
Hey, well, let me tell you how it ended. It ended with, hey, great day. When y'all get out of here this evening, make good decisions. We all want to be back here next weekend for summer camp 1 and 2. So make good decisions tonight on your off weekend. And so he was pleased with the practice. Practice 15, aka the spring game. I'll move out the way so y'all can maybe still see some sights and sounds. But he was overall pleased with the practice today. But it ended with how it started. Believe in yourself. You wouldn't be out here if I didn't believe in you. You wouldn't be a part of this team if I didn't believe in you. So with that in mind, go out and make the right decisions.
Right.
Don't do anything you'll come to regret. He said, he told them, you have a name on the front of your jersey and one on the back, and you need to be about the business of representing both of those as best you can.
Exactly. And don't forget that, this is the end of the spring, but it's not the end of you being you and you being holding up that standard and being, responsible in everything that you're doing out here. So don't forget that. It's not the end of everything. It's just the end of spring practice right now. And great job by you guys. I think they did a great job overall, If you talk about, some of the things that I saw, starting from that first series, like I said, I saw Julian Lewis come out there, look pretty good, and then come up on the next couple series, had some sacks, had a few mishaps, but overall, I think he performed well. Isaac Wilson performed well. Also, Sweetwine performed well. Talk about the performances from your perspective and thoughts and point of view of the quarterbacks.
Yeah, you got to see Julian out the gate, right?
Right.
And I just thought that what you saw in his command and knowledge of the offense, first time getting to play and having a new coordinator and first time playing in, public under the microscope of people's eyes, I liked what I saw. I thought he had a good game. He showed what he could do, not only with his command of offense and where the ball was supposed to go, but also, with his legs. And I was on the defensive side of the ball, the black team, and of course there was one that everybody over there wanted to be a sack, but the ref said no. He spun out of that.
Yeah.
Chief, I want to try something real quick. See can I get this mic to work? Hold on 1 second.
All right. We'll go here and look at a couple other plays from Julian's in the offensive start. Yep.
Chico, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you on now.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Y'all stay tuned. We might have some exclusives coming up. Stay tuned on
Well,
Cornelia
like
Live
they doing-
from the field.
Doing that autograph session over there with the players, and I'm not even. But everybody out the stands is rushing to tables to get pictures with players and that kind of thing.
So they have players, they have tables, individual tables set up, or just like big long tables where the players can sit down at and get the footage. Do autographs and things.
You kind of said the same thing.
No, I'm asking.
Of course, there's no such thing as a 50-yard long table.
Well,
But
I'm
there are
asking because I
tables-
can't
there are
see it, Bato.
If you shut the hell up and let me answer shit, you might get the answer.
Well, let us know then.
The play as posted and advertised.
There we go.
There was going to be a post-game autograph session with the players. They have tables with the S lined up down the sideline, and they put up these guard things like you have at the airport in line at TSA, and you go over to the table and get pictures with the players. And I'm telling you, about 70% of the stands is over there lined up to do that. I ain't going over there. They're too crowded. No nerve.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Now, Chico, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear him. I don't know if this mic is actually connected.
Yeah, you're on. You're on.
I know I'm on,
Your
but I
mic
don't
is
know if
on.
I'm on through these or through this. We're going to find out.
Your mic.
This summer, and that's going to be even more adrenaline, in that offense that we have. I love Coach Marion. He's a
Sound like Coach Prime Presser is going on right now. They're playing over the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable at getting guys the ball.
Saying, man, said kickers
I'm
are
sure-
looking great, and I'm excited with
Show
this
you the back.
offense.
Show you the back of this hoodie. My coach.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Coach Brandon Marion in the building.
Can you hear him, Chico?
Yes, sir. You're on
Can you hear me?
live. Yep.
Hello?
So, Coach, practice 15, spring ball is in the books. What did you like that you saw today? Arrow pointing up, what's takeaways?
Yeah, we had some explosive plays. We scored a couple times. I didn't like the way we finished in the red zone, but other than that, I thought the guys did a good job of putting their body of work out here together and coming together collectively and making plays. So really proud of where the guys are at as far as our culture, our environment. Guys are excited. They see the scheme now. They understand what they need to do to get better individually to make the scheme go even more.
Got about 2 more weeks of some strength and conditioning stuff, and we take a break, come back for summer 1, summer 2, look at PLPs. But it's a long way to football, but it's going to go by fast.
Yeah, our guys have to do a good job of not counting the days and making the days count, staying together. All these times that we came together, got close, they have to stay close, and they have to grind if we're going to be where we need to be at. We got a long time right now for these guys to develop, grow, get better, understand the plays now that they can watch them on film. So I'm excited for the development of our group because there's still a lot of time to get in the weight room with Swayze and get where you want to be.
Speaking of film, I know you can't go wait to watch it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna enjoy the kids today and get to his. I'll probably watch it today. I act like I'm not watching, but I'm gonna watch it today.
Enjoy your family, bro.
Absolutely.
Much love.
Appreciate you.
OC Brendan Mary, man, always going to take time off the pregame show. You there, Chico?
I'm here.
1, 2, Chico, you there?
Oh, you hear me? I'm here.
Chico, you there?
Yep. So, Coach Brendan Marion just talked about. Can you hear me, Unc?
Chico, are you there? I can't hear you.
All right. We'll bring you back in, man. We'll do it like that. We'll bring Unc back in a second. Make sure he gets his audio correct. We'll show this one play from Julian Lewis. Coming up the touchdown pass. Good job right here from Jaja Boyd. Y'all saw that one live as he came up and made that play in the backfield. Once again, y'all put in chat some of the guys who y'all were impressed with on this football team from the spring game so far. Here we go. Uncle Neely coming back in now. There we go. All right, Uncle, we got you live now.
All right. So you can get the man live right here.
They playing Unc theme song out there now, ain't it, Unc?
I got to find me a new partner, Coach Neal. Are you busy? Can you join the pregame network? We got Coach Neal, tight ends, man. What'd you see out of you guys say, Coach?
Well, I saw our guys, more productive. We did some good things. And then, we're not in playing shape yet. So, just some drives that got a little bit longer. Maybe our pad level got a little higher and we didn't play as fast. But, I was excited about just seeing our guys get out here in a game-type atmosphere and have to play after play, get lined up. But, I was proud of our guys. We know what we got to do this summer to get ourselves ready to go for the season.
And I think if people question if the tight end is going to be utilized, you saw a lot of formations with 2 tight ends out at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt. And, the thing about it, your skill set in this offense from a tight end perspective has got to be high, right? Whether you're playing splitting out a receiver, you're a hybrid in the core, whether your hands down. So there's a lot asked of you. And so there's a skill development that has to be there. And so our guys have continuously worked on that all spring. So I think you all saw some of that today as far as the versatility of what we're able to do offensively.
Zach Atkins is going to be
with
okay
our tight
with
ends, with our receivers, with our running backs.
And Zach Atkins, how's he doing?
He's good. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
And if you had to prioritize things, Coach, whether it's the blocking of the hands or just understanding the offense, what's your priorities for these guys this offseason?
Well, priorities is we just got to keep getting bigger and stronger, right? We just got to keep getting stronger. Continue to take our athleticism, how we move in space, continue to take that to another level, our speed. But then when you talk about the mechanics of what we do within the technique fundamentals of blocking or route running, it's all about when you're blocking, like fitting with your hands inside, pad level low. And then when you're running routes, it's just being an efficient and route runner where it doesn't matter. You understand the structure of what's in front of you and the space that's in front of you, and then you make the play come alive. It's not about the lines that are drawn in the playbook. It's about you making the play come alive. And so Coach Marion talks about that all the time.
Love it, Coach. Final thing I got to say to you is give me about 6 months and me and you're going to have a pose down.
Let's go to work. I ain't no doubt about it, man. God bless you, brother. Appreciate what you do. And let's go Buffs, man.
Go Buffs,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Coach.
Appreciate you.
That's our man, Coach Neal. Look like strength and conditioning. But he tight end, coach.
Like a WWE champion.
Oh,
What the hell
no,
he look
man.
like?
Let me tell you about that damn intensity. Coach Neal, do not be bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
please understand. Please understand.
A lot of people out there, families walking by and everything. So we hey, y'all stay tuned. You never know.
Yeah, we grabbed
Who
some coaches.
might
Let's
come
stay
up
in the
on the morning
quarterback
run right
room.
here.
We had Coach Marion on, Coach Neal on. Go back to the quarterbacks here. Who that is in the building? Coach, your quarterbacks, good, bad, ugly. What was your takeaways from today?
No, there was some good stuff. We kept the offense very vanilla today, but it was a good test for them to see how they operate in a game atmosphere where the coaches aren't on the field. So there's some good, some bad. We missed some throws, but overall, I'm proud of the guys the way they from day one in January when we got them to now. Night and day difference, and then it's going to be another step in the summer, and then they're going to master the offense, take control, and I'm excited for the fall.
Yeah, Coach Brennan told us during this week's presser he was going to keep it vanilla because we got a game coming up before you know it. But having said that, there were some shots downfield. There were some things in the middle. There were 2 tight end sets. There was still some variety to the offense.
That's just the offense in general. I mean, Coach Marion, he's always going to have his shots, wide receiver guy. So we're always going to take shots downfield, and that's what we do good with the go-go offenses. Different personnel groups, different formations, stuff that defenses don't see all the time. So that's built into our base offense. So, but that was just a little piece of it.
Let me check in the studio. Chico, you got anything for Coach Hooten?
Hey, what? Just another analysis. Thoughts on overall quarterback play.
I love your analysis you just broke down there. What's your thoughts on the overall quarterback play for today?
Overall quarterback play, it can always be better in our eyes. So that's just the standard we hold them to. But I'm proud of the guys. I think they made some good throws, some throws that we missed. But overall, I'm proud of the guys.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Enjoy your break, man. Thank you. Houlihan, QB Whisperer.
So I didn't hear the first question, so I don't know if I asked the same question. I didn't hear the first one that you asked me.
No, you didn't. I would have laughed at you had you.
I'm sure you would have.
You I would have let you know. Hey, look at Twin.
My guy, Petro's in the building.
How's everybody doing?
My dog. What's up, baby?
Yeah, I loved it, Unc. That was a great time today, for real. The weather held up. It's actually perfect hoodie weather, too.
Perfect
right.
hoodie weather.
Goons think alike, man. It was, a little bit of rain, but it doesn't hurt anybody.
I was telling Chico, this little sprinkle that started, it's actually helping the weather.
It is.
Keeping it cool,
100%,
Yeah.
100%,
No umbrellas out, and then you wouldn't even know it's sprinkling.
No.
I got to ask you this as a fan, business owner, supporter of the team, NIL, all that stuff.
100%.
Did you like what you saw today?
I did. It's you can tell the difference, but you can't knock the past. And I'm not saying play styles. I'm saying you can definitely see differentials between play styles. You know what I'm saying? And so there's been a lot of great things coming through CU, and even the last couple of years. And so what I noticed today is like a very foundational offense and defense, like very strict to the game of football, and like play calls. A little bit of fun, the differentiations between quarterbacks and stuff. And so I think we're gonna rock and roll this year.
You heard that, so y'all make sure y'all in Folsom, and you need to be here wearing Gainesville.
And y'all make sure y'all get y'all a good shot together right quick. Get a good shot together, Unc. Right there, center it in. Boom, perfect. Gainesville, baby. TMR, live. That's hard.
Got some one of your buddies from Jackson in the crowd. Kevin.
Got Petros in a minute. Y'all make sure y'all go to GainesvilleClothing.com also and go get y'all some, man. This is Uncle Chico live right here on the Pregame Network, The Morning Run. Y'all can find us each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the very least on the Pregame Network. Unc?
Yes, sir. We got another special guest who is not a guest. He's always with us. Rocks out hard. My man, Coach Carl Reed, one half of the big boys. Coach, you've been in touch with Coach Prime all spring long. Got to witness some practices. Got to witness spring game. What's your takeaways?
It was good to be here first and foremost. It's good to be here with you.
Absolutely.
My takeaways is we solidified both sides of the line. You got a lot of big bodies out there on the offensive and defensive line. Everybody's kind of getting used to the new offensive system, new defensive coordinator. Running game looked really strong today. Juju was getting better and better every time out. I think that we got some things to look forward to. I love to see Danny Scudero at practice. He's a guy that I think is going to catch a lot of balls this year. And then Boo Carter is showing that he's an amazing talent.
I love all of that, Coach, especially the part about the backs and the tight ends. A lot of people are thinking go just means go downfield every time. But you saw today, even though he held back, we're going to utilize the running backs and the tight ends.
But what the go-go means, in this offense, everybody that's at a skill spot that has on a skilled number has to be a threat to score with the football. Whether you're a running back, a tight end, or a receiver, or the quarterback. Any guy who touches the ball has to be a threat to score, so you're going to utilize all your weapons.
Chico, you got anything for Coach?
Hey, man, tell Coach I said good to see him out there. Talk about that offensive line once again, Coach, and what he saw out there, offensive line specifically.
Chico says great to see you as always, but he wants to know your thoughts on the offensive line and what they're looking like.
The offensive line has been working hard at practice, and the scrimmage like today, they split the team up in different groups. So you don't get the continuity that you get every day at playing with the guys you play next to. But we got a lot of big bodies, a lot of guys who are showing athleticism on the offensive tackles. I think we're going to be really strong on the O-line this year.
And I want to talk about, Coach, before we let you go, these two additional hires as in coordinators, offense and defense, and what they both bring to the table. Because you see passion, energy, and the ability to teach.
They bring a tremendous amount of energy. They bring a tremendous amount of mastery to their offensive and defensive systems. They know what's supposed to happen. They know who's supposed to be where and what everybody's supposed to do every play. And they have an ability to reach inside of the kids to get them to do what they need them to do. So I'm real excited to see both of those guys execute this season.
You heard from Carl Reed, the coach, the champion, one half of the big boys. I know you got to give it Coach Prime, man. Appreciate you.
Coach.
Y'all see it, Chico, Coach Reed.
And you
Got my
never know.
homeboy
You
coming
see
on
Kevin
next.
Shipman, Craig back there. You see parents back there in the background.
Hey.
You just never know who might pop up right here on TMR Live, the morning run. Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely, as you see Uncle Neely putting in the work right now, baby.
Hey, man. You know, we had Preston Ashley on, right?
That's right. What's up, Pop?
Now we got Pop. Now we got Pop.
Man, dog. What's going on, man?
Good. How you doing? How you doing, man? Good to see you there.
Okay.
Coach, what you see today, how'd you like it?
Oh, I enjoyed myself. I like how Coach Prime did it, you know. Protect every player. That's what it's all about. But we need everybody for the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to have. Your final practice, if nothing else, get out here healthy.
Right. Just show them a little something, tease them a little bit. That's how you make them come to the game and check us out in September 3rd in Atlanta. Yeah.
Now, you've been here a couple of days now, been around the team. What do you think about the vibe of what Coach Prime's put together for this season to bounce back after that 3-9?
Oh, I came to a game last year, and coming back to now, it's totally different. I see a little spark, and I like the coaches, how they get in them players' face. I'm old school, so I like that. Every time I watch you on Big Chico videos, I see when y'all show the coaches get on them boys. See, I'm not saying no name, but the other coaches ain't do that. And that's how I was brought up. Get in them boys' face, let them know, hey, it's all about winning.
Coach Prime says, man, the expectation, I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. We're going to hold you accountable.
Right, and that's what I tell Press, and I say, Press, you got to believe in yourself. And I can see it in a lot of players. As we have more practices, they get comfortable with the new scheme.
So we got to go into a little off season. A couple more. I'm gonna get you, Chico. A couple more workouts here and there, but take a break and may come back for summer conditioning. As a father, as a coach, I know you're gonna have them at the house working out. What's y'all's plan?
Oh yeah, we're gonna take a break in June. I told them we're gonna go do a family trip back in Miami, back in my hometown. But then we're gonna come back here. I told Press we're gonna be ready for the season.
Chico, what you got for Coach?
And just the fact of making a decision to come to Colorado with Coach Prime, knowing that Preston can have an opportunity to play early. Talk about making that decision to join Coach Prime in Colorado.
Chico asked about your decision to come here knowing that Preston will have a chance to play as a freshman, play early.
Man, Press was locked in from day one. This school came at the end and came to us, told us, hey, we want Press, and you know, trying to have a sweet deal for him. Press said, Dad, don't even entertain it. So he was locked in from day one.
Gotta love that, Chico.
Yeah.
And then the viral video of him when he was a kid with the Coach Prime gear on, getting ready to go practice. Talk about that viral video.
He said, talk about the viral video when Preston was shorty with imitating Prime.
Man, I showed him one film and he went crazy. So he always made me go get the gear. And he said, Dad, I want to make a video. And so he put on, I didn't know what he was going to say. And I just held on to it, and everything came to light. I mean, that he out here playing for us.
That's number God.
Look how God works.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're a Florida boy and your wife a Mississippi girl, but I got to tell you now, when me and your son in the building, he be claiming Mississippi with me now.
All right. Yeah, I told him he born in Mississippi.
That's
Appreciate you, Coach.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
So up, baby. We all
Yes,
in.
sir.
We all in.
Yeah, Preston Ashley there, man. Freshman female that's coming in here.
Yes,
I see a
indeed.
shark lurking. I see a shark lurking.
That's right, baby.
Hey, Cameron Silver Craig put up in 2-1 Falcons, baby.
Coach today, man. Had to put on, man, with Prime on the feet, you know what I'm saying? Something like, but I kept it Colorado up top, you know.
When Coach
That's
Prime
right.
saw you, man, he just fell down. He just went. Man, you've been here. You've done this. You saw this. These new coaches, what they bring to the table. What's your takeaways from the spring game?
I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of from the GM to the head coach to the position coaches to the GAs. I mean, it was a great showing they had today. I done been to a couple spring games, so spring practices. So I done seen it build up to this, and they building some here to the standard that we wanted to be here. So I'm proud of these guys. All of them. I've been seeing a lot of good things for sure.
It's been nice for you to be able to get back and rest as well, even though you're working out. But I know you're about to get back into the throes of it. What's coming up for you?
Just working, man. Just keep being Cameron Silver Craig. I mean, the best of my ability, and just you know what I'm saying, keep making my dreams come true, man. You know what I'm saying, keep this thing going, and every year just keep building up.
We love you. We're proud of you, brother.
So appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, Cam.
Appreciate you, Chico.
Appreciate you
During
too,
the-
Cam, man.
during
Appreciate
the
you.
games. If you need somebody to hold that for you, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, so
Y'all
Chico,
put a
like
shark in
over
the chat
there,
for Cameron Silver Craig. Put a shark in
that
the
ain't
chat.
that ain't even the beginning of the line to get to the players. Like it's everybody that was in the stands pretty much is down here working through the ropes like you do at the airport to get to the table of players and get their get their autograph.
Chat said walk over there to the front of the line.
Hey man,
That said take the camera to the front of the line. Hey, don't get mad at me. Say it to the chat. Say it to
I'm
the
going to
chat.
say it to the chat. Only for the chat. Only for the chat. Because when I tell you, this is some bullshit. Y'all got me doing this.
Or you can stop and get some fan interviews.
Hold on,
Anything.
hold on,
Look at that.
hold on,
Look.
hold on.
See.
I got big coach right here, man.
Look at
I
that.
got big coach right here. Hey, this big dog Chico on the other end.
Steve,
What's up, sir? How you
baby?
doing?
Yes,
Good to
sir.
see
How you
Chico.
doing?
Always appreciate your support, my brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you
Sorry
too.
to put you on
Finally.
the spot, but they got me walking
I
around.
gotta run out of here.
How'd you like today? What'd you see about this spring game, coach?
Good energy. I mean, it was good, well organized. You know, happy for the boys to get some work. Obviously, we're dealing with a ton of injuries right now. It's crazy, but I mean, it was just good to see the guys get out and get to kind of wrap up. You know, these past few weeks. That's it.
So appreciate your time, man. We gotta let him bounce, Chico. He was on the way out.
Yes,
Just walking
sir.
to him.
Appreciate it, man. Coach DC, good talking to him. We talked
Chico.
a couple times in the DM also. Much love.
Yeah, you slid in the deal.
No,
Chico, I'm not going in there, man. Like it's too deep. It's too thick.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That ain't even
Yeah.
the beginning. Like the lion snakes.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. But that just show you like how much Buff Nation loves this team, you know. Like these people are waiting in a line after a scrimmage to get a picture or autograph with a player or their favorite player. So
Yeah.
I will go around there and show you what it looked like.
Look like we
Hold on, before we go, let me get riding with the fire right quick. Cheney.
Coach Cheney in the building.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, Coach?
Talk to we live, Big Cheney. Talk to him about what you saw today. What you liked.
I'll tell you, man, I was really impressed, you know, with the quarterbacks and, you know, the offense in general, man. It's just very creative. It's really going to be hard for teams to prepare for it. And I was excited about the defense, the way they played. You know, the kickers look good. I mean, it seemed like a really sharp day.
Man, special teams and running backs to me, we got something.
Yes, sir. We got running, man. You know, we're surprisingly, you know, from day one to now, just 100 miles better, man. And that just goes, you know, the coordinators and the coaches and the players, man. They just done a heck of a job, man, getting ready for this day. And it's only gonna get better.
Coach, you know we're gonna have you back on Morning Run this summer, dog.
So I'm ready.
Ride with that
Appreciate
fire.
you, Coach.
Ride with your fire. Let's go.
All right, Chico. Now, I'm getting down to about 10% on this battery, so
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go. But that's what
Shout
it
out
looked
to
like
the
over there.
families. Look
If
at that
you can see-
right
if you
there,
can
man.
see up
Buff
over there.
Nation. Players signing, big
Players
Samu
signing
right there.
autographs. Yep.
Wow.
So only for the chat now that I walk over here and do this. Now. Don't
Hey,
say
chat,
Neely
hey.
ain't never done nothing.
Y'all better show love to Uncle Neely right now. Show love to him for walking over there, giving y'all this exclusive view from your. So you can see it from your couch. You literally at your couch, watching from your phone, TV, in the car, wherever you are. You can see this, and you can be right here involved inside because of the pregame network right here live. Y'all make sure y'all put some love in the chat for your dog.
Speaking
all
of
right?
live, before the battery go dead, I'm about to put him on the spot.
Boom,
Put me on the spot more than me running around in my underwear in front of people.
So, Coach, you heard that Chico? Chico laughing at you. Saw the spring game. I heard you in the stands cheering for a particular linebacker. What's your takeaways from the day?
Man, I'm just happy. Looks like the kids are happy. They're gelling together. They're celebrating together. It's a whole different team, man. I mean, you and I have talked behind the scenes for 3 years, and Dion and the team were in a tough situation. They had to show production immediately. I mean, in this day and age, with the portal the way that it is, and new coaches coming into a new program, you got to show positive movement from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's tough to change your mode of operandi in the middle, right? And so he had a stacked team with a lot of talent. It falls off a little bit after, a couple guys leave. And then, status quo, they don't know what status quo is anymore. The status quo that is the Colorado Buffaloes right now, from what I saw this afternoon, is one I'm proud to say I'm a part of.
Now, you heard it from a legend, a Hall of Famer, Bill Goldberg. He knows what it's supposed to look like. That defense at Georgia that he was on, he knows what it's supposed to look like. So y'all need to trust the man. I'm finna body slam him. Y'all hold on.
but honestly, even more so than the production on the field, it's the way that they play together. It's the way that coach talks about them. It's the way that the new coaches carry themselves. It's the way that they project it onto the team. And it's like you guys got guys like Ben. You got leaders on this team that stand for something. They're foundation players, and you need people that would run through a flipping wall for that emblem on their helmet and their jersey. And I believe we got them now. Is the production immediately going to be there? We'll see. But it takes time. And from where they are now, comparatively to where they were at this situation in the past couple of years, I'm happy as I can be because they're having fun. It's a game again. They're playing for each other. They're not playing as individuals. It's great to have talent, but if you don't play as a team, it doesn't matter. And, like I said, we've talked about this for years off and on, and I'm never going to, I'm not going to jump out there and talk bad about my friends or about my son's team, but there were some things that were different. And now it looks as if they've been rectified. Is it going to be immediate production? Honestly, I don't care because they're happy. They're having fun. They're like kids in college should be playing football. The coaches are having a good time. You see it. You're here every day. It's a huge difference. And like I say, man, it's not all about winning every single game. It's about being better as a person every single day on and off the field. And I'm going to pound it into the ground, but you and I've talked about this for years. And now everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it, and I'm really excited for him. And Gage gets to be in the mix. So, I mean, it's a good day. The sun's shining right when we're talking about good stuff.
Right. Gotta love it. Chico, you got something, Coach Goldberg?
As a prime parent, what are some of the things you're going to be talking about with Gage? If you can give us some insight, what would be the conversation be like after this spring game?
He says, as a prime parent having a son on his team, what are some of the things you're going to be talking to Gage about after this game going into the season?
Well, it's all about leadership, and it's all about giving 100% effort every single play. And you know that he is of that opinion already. It's just spreading the news to everybody. It's a family. You have to be a family. What I loved about football was I could depend on the guys next to me when I played. It didn't matter if it was for Georgia, the Falcons, Sacramento Surge. It does not matter where, but that's the unity that you have when you have good people on a good team. That's what makes a good team. And, I sound like a parent now, but, the reality is, if they're having fun, we all should be having fun. And they haven't had fun the whole time during the past 3 years. And for whatever reason it was, I think it's been rectified.
You heard it from the champ himself, man.
That's
the
right.
streak is alive. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Always.
Who's
Love you
next?
too. My man.
Who's next?
He just said it to you. He just pointed at you and said, "You next, Chico."
Ooh.
Chico, I just
That's
got a
why I set it up proper.
notification. I just got a notification. I'm under 10% on this battery.
Okay, you go ahead.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm glancing around because some of the players have finished their autograph session. So if I see somebody, I'll grab them as I head back to the Charger situation.
That's right.
But at some point, this thing is going to kick off.
And that's fine. I'm sure the chat won't mind. We'll keep them going.
Yeah,
right
and
here
I'll
live
be
on
able to come back. I just won't be able to come back with the
Yeah.
mic because I'm gonna have the portable charge in.
Won't be able to come back with the mic in my hand, but it's all good.
Yeah, but I will be able to leave with my foot in your ass. Be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, man.
Goldberg versus Big Dog coming up soon. Y'all make sure y'all put that in pay-per-view. All I need is 5%. Oh,
I
let me
got
see.
Motto,
That's-
man.
That's Motto looking like an OG. What's up, Motto? My dog.
Oh, man, you got everybody in here, man. So I'm
Buck,
gonna relay
Big
from
Buck.
Chico. He said, "Big Buck." He said,
up,
"Motto, you
baby?"
looking like an OG." Motto, how did it feel, Folsom Field, watching instead of kicking?
I felt great. I'm over here supporting Mr. Damon Greaves, otherwise known as Mate. I'm here supporting the guys, obviously, and it felt weird at first. I ain't gonna lie. I actually get to sit in the stands and see my guys go to work, but it felt great.
But
it felt great to be here, back on the field. But being in the stands is a little bit different. Makes you reminisce a little bit, to be honest. But I love being here.
It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It went by like that. 4 years was nothing.
I was just telling one of the guys, we had Coach Chaney interviewing him, as far as just absolute arrow pointing up, check mark. I love what I saw from the specialists and the running backs.
I think so too. I think Damo has some great punts. I think Arnie has some great kicks, and I think Gerlach has some great holds and kicks. You know what I'm saying?
And Vending Machine has some great snaps.
And he got off the line.
Did you see him run down that field?
He's moving. Look at him.
What'd you think about seeing your guys, your former teammates?
I thought it was awesome. I feel like it's deeper than it was last year. I feel like we got two people at every position that can go out there and get their job done.
Chico, you got something for the specialists?
Hey, man, I just want to tell them, man, hey, y'all stay up. This is the first time, without Mata being out there in the Coach Prime era. I just wanted to say that we put that out there, and good luck to them moving forward. Shout out to Buck
Say
and Mata.
good luck to y'all moving forward. It's the first time in the Coach Prime era. Mata's not out here, but he wishes y'all the best moving forward, man. Buck and Mata in the building.
Buck and Mata. Yeah, Unc, I think you're about to die on us over there as far as the battery
Yeah, I
goes.
think this battery about to go, man. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we got them in before it died. I'm going to
Yeah.
charge up and hop back on, Chico.
All right, cool.
I bet.
That's what she used to say. I'm going to charge up and hop. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. It's the biggest dog, Chico to the scene, the place to be, coming to you live and direct. My main man, Uncle Neely, right there. We'll go back to a couple shots from the game if y'all want to, and we'll stay tuned for more right here on the Pregame Network, the longest running, coldest program that you can find on Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes with Uncle Chico as your host. Easy. Chat y'all wild. All right. Well, said Chico is. Well, how am I ridiculous? I'm the ridiculous one. How am I ridiculous? Come on, Miss Dawn Duncan. Me? Good luck, both of them. Yes. Hey, man, listen. What else are y'all gonna find? That a multitude, that's Coach Prime would say, of interviews of that nature, of that magnitude, of that quality, of that level. Yeah, give suggestions, guys. We're taking suggestions out there. We're taking suggestions as we've been on this live stream for hours. So yeah, I want to take suggestions and thoughts and comments and everything else. Go ahead. Say what you say. Man, Chico working through the pain. Yeah, Chico working through the pain. Y'all know I would have been on here live anyway. But we tag teaming and now we getting the exclusives for y'all. So this is for y'all. You know what I mean? This is for y'all. I could easily just, you know what? As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is this. We're going to put this on screen to make sure y'all can know to go to unclechico.myshopify.com. Go get you some merch. Get some Speed Hustle merch, Consistency Wins merch, Uso Toko merch, or whatever else. This has been a Spring Game Live. We're going to hit y'all with another feed. That's what we'll do. We had over 2,800 watching this live, so we'll hit y'all with another feed as we're coming up on 2 hours and 25 minutes live and direct. I appreciate all the thank yous in the chat. Appreciate all the love in the chat, all the hearts in the chat, all the buffaloes in the chat, and the W's in the chat. I'm going to go eat me a nice brunch. You feel me? And then we'll jump back on in a little bit. Thank y'all for all the super chats and everything out there. Y'all really make it worth it. This is what we're doing for you guys. So we thank y'all for showing any type of appreciation across the nation for the coldest show in the land that you can't find anywhere else, dog. The biggest dog. Let's go.